Hi, it's Dwyer, gamblersadvisory.com, dwyervip.com. Remember, the opinion you should follow should be your own. Just consider this video to be a second opinion from a complete stranger online. In my opinion, the Andre Ward-Alexander Brand fight is a complete mismatch. It's a bit surprising that this fight even got made, right? I've posted a video of Brand's split decision loss to Badu Jack in my favorites folder here online. Style-wise, Alexander Brand is very rough around the edges. He's flat-footed. He's a lunger. He gets by on being unorthodox. He seems to be out of position after he throws punches. He looks like he's in trouble on his back foot. Right? For this fight to be relevant, engaging Andre's chances against Sergey Kovalev, in my opinion, Andre Ward is going to have to collapse the pocket. He's going to have to show us something he didn't show us in his last fight. He's going to have to collapse the pocket. He's going to have to tie up Brand's hands. He's going to have to be able to work Brand to the body, right? Force Brand to fight backing up. Let's talk about Kovalev for a moment. Kovalev isn't a blessed body puncher. Kovalev is a guy who likes to operate at mid-range. He doesn't want you to be up on his chest. You don't run to Kovalev, you run away from him. That's the mistake most fighters make. Right? If you stay in Kovalev's wheelhouse, you're going to get destroyed. But if you get up on Kovalev, if you smother his right hand, if you split him, right? Beginning of the Darnell Boone rematch, we have tape on. Keep in mind, this is after Darnell Boone gave Kovalev all he could handle in the first fight, dropping Kovalev in that fight, right? If you can split the uprights, come in right down the middle on Kovalev and smother him, Kovalev's going to have problems, right? We don't know how Kovalev operates with his back up against the ropes. We haven't seen Kovalev show us much of a back foot game. Most guys are trying to run away, avoid his power, right? Just like with Golovkin, that gets you in trouble against Kovalev. So I don't want to see Andre Ward on his back foot against Alexander Brand. If he is, he's trying to win this fight, not the next fight, right? This fight really should be a glorified sparring session where he's figuring out how to get inside so he can do that on Kovalev, right? Prime Ward, in my opinion, was Andre Ward coming inside against Alan Green. Prime Ward was Andre Ward after fighting outside, deciding he was going to come inside on Mikkel Kessler. Kessler couldn't handle it. Kessler claimed headbutts, right? You and I know Kessler, like Mike Tyson against Evander Holyfield, just couldn't handle Ward coming in and imposing himself inside on him. Right? If Andre Ward can blow the dust off that part of his game, if Andre can be hyper-aggressive, come inside on Brand, he's going to take away Brand's power. He's going to take away Brand's game. And then if he can lean a shoulder on Brand and work him over on the inside, in my opinion, he likely beats Sergey Kovalev. Right? Because Kovalev won't know what to do with that kind of game. Right? I agree Ike Chilemba was on his back foot and won some rounds against Kovalev. Right? I agree Kovalev's fitness became an issue in that fight and Kovalev tired. Right? But Ike Chilemba doesn't have the ability to collapse the pocket like Andre Ward does. Right? Andre needs to play to his strengths. He needs to collapse the pocket. He needs to come inside. right? In NFL terms, he needs to show us a pass rush, right? He needs to come inside of the free-swinging Brand's wheelhouse, and then he needs to show us the inside game that has made him one of the elites in the sport of boxing. Understand that inside game might be enough to not only beat Kovalev, but to then, if he wants to pivot, beat Golovkin, who is hinting at having a willingness to fight at least some people at 168 pounds, right? James DeGale. So, this fight's a mismatch. If I had to pick a winner, obviously I'd pick Andre Ward, but this fight's really only relevant for Ward's next fight against Kovalev. Now, if you see Ward unable to get inside on Brand, and let me just say, I'm looking at the Badu Jack film. I don't know what Badu Jack was doing against Alexander Brand, right? Jack easily could have lost that fight. I need to see Andre move inside a little bit better than Badu Jack, right? He needs to get inside. He needs to stay inside. If he's able to do that, understand, you have a bunch of guys in boxing right now, Kovalev, Golovkin, who are better when you're outside than inside, who would have to retool their games, right, just to be able to survive against Andre Ward. Let me say this. Look at the last third of the Chilemba-Kovalev fight. Kovalev's winded, folks. He's tired. How much more winded, how much more tired would he have been if Chilemba was inside, leaning on him, right? Brawling with him, scrapping with him, right? Ward needs to show us those skills here against Brand, right? If he doesn't, then he won't be ready for Kovalev. That's how I see it. Let me hear from you. Leave your comments for me here online. Visit us at gamblersadvisory.com. Make no mistake, I expect Andre Ward to beat Brand. This fight is really, a keyhole into Ward-Kovalev in the fall. Anyway, let me hear from you. I hope you leave your comments in the comment section to this video. Thanks for stopping by.